Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the CE Tool Den. On today's episode, we have the Frankenwera Part 2. Look at this, guys. So now we did the video on Part 1, and this was a successful little venture with the Vera with the Vera adapter, wrap adapter. This version we wanted a ratcheting, but they don't have a ratcheting adapter for Vera. So they have 711L and they have this pipe vise. I like the pipe vise better because it's more minimal than the 711L. So I decided to go with the pipe vise version of the ratcheting adapter. And not only that, but it's a lot more affordable too. It's about 15-20 bucks cheaper than the 711L and ratcheting. So now we have a ball grip ratcheting screwdriver, Vera style, but with a pipe vise ratcheting bit adapter. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's get to it and let's see how this does on the testing. This is going to be a short video, guys. Let's put a Milwaukee number 2 bit over here. That's it right there. I think a 2-inch bit would be better for this type of design because of the length of the shaft that balances out. I mean, this isn't too bad, and this is a 3.5-inch bit, but I think 2-inch bits are better for this style. All right, guys, so I got some of these Milwaukee 2-inch bit sets. So I think that, like I said, the 2-inch bit kind of looks better balanced on this, to be honest. All right, and it's pretty nice how good this is. All right, so let's try drywall screw with a number 2 Phillips number 2 drywall screw. And let's try it out. And you'll see that you can torque. Oops. As we're pushing the bit in, it's camming out a little bit because it is starting to get tight. Yeah, not the best over here because it's the screw. I'm trying to put as much torque as I can, but it's camming out because the Phillips, of course. All right, let's unscrew this. We got it down. And there we go. All right, now let's try a number 3 Phillips. And with this number 3 bit right here, put it in the pre-drill hole, put it in tightening mode, not bad at all, guys. It is pretty tight over here, guys, but we're sinking in the screw pretty good. All right. So the Frankenwera number 2 is a success, guys. Look at this. The fact that it's getting the screw out and in pretty good, guys. I gotta say, this was a success. But I will say, when we made this a lot faster than we did the first one because it was a trial error run, and trying to get the original Phillips head blades shafts out of this, the handle was kind of a challenge the first time around. But we knew what to do the second time around, and we cut it down. So we got a really good setup over here. And by the way, the pipe vise has like a magnetic bit retention. There's no rings or anything like that. So just be advised. And you can use the 711L if that's what you want to do. But overall, I think it's just a fantastic modification. Here's a slotted bit. Slotted screwdriver. There it is, engaging in the wood. All right, let's loosen that up. Not bad at all, guys. So, I mean, This is fantastic. This is a nice little setup here between the first iteration and the second iteration. I use this one a lot more than I thought I would. And I'm really loving the modification on this. Like, I think it was a good modification. And now this one gives us a ratcheting option. But to make this, I think next time, if I was to do this again, I would definitely put epoxy in there in both of these. I feel like I can get more torque out of these if I put an epoxy in there, because there comes a point where this is going to eventually start spinning. I mean, you could be super strong and still get good torque out of this, as well as this one, but there will be a point where there's only so much torque that this is going to handle, and these things will spin. But you can definitely put a good chunk of torque with these screwdrivers without having epoxy in. I mean, everything's friction fit. So if I ever wanted to remove this, I can remove it anytime I want. But I really am enjoying these modifications. I really like this. All right, so that's the Wera Frankenwera Part 2, guys. That's a fantastic little mod. You know, now we got a ratcheting option, because I prefer ratcheting screwdrivers anyway over fixed, but this is still a very good fixed. But I really am loving the ratcheting action. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications. As always, have yourselves a good day, good night. Hype the videos if you can. And the CE tool then is going to ratchet itself out without getting tired. So we're not going to Wera ourselves out. All right? The CE tool then is out.